It's our turn.
Feels like a movie because they're using cuts to black. Hi guys, welcome in and welcome back to another Filmmaker Reacts. My name's Kai Zammit. I'm a director, cinematographer and writer based in the south of the UK. And today's news thanks to you guys and your awesome recommendations. We're going to be checking out all 17, I kid you not, 17 trailers for Battlefield 1. Like them on this channel when we check out game movies, game trailers or sometimes feature films, which we started doing on the Patreon, link down below. I will be talking over the top of what we're watching today, talking about all the filmmaking techniques that I can see in the cinematics, but not only the cinematics, in the gameplay as well. Do you have yourself a favourite trailer among the bunch? Does one of them literally give you goosebumps? Well, hopefully by the end of this video, or as we watch along together, I'll be able to explain to you why you felt the way you did when you watched the Battlefield 1 trailers for the very first time. But first, gamers, this channel is all about gaming, primarily, so before we crack on with the reaction, how about we play a little game together? I'm going to show you somewhat behind the scenes, should we say, to the channel and my personal life. I want to know if you can see what each shot / scene has in common. Right then, cue the music. Let's go. A shot of me checking out this movie poster. Nothing out of the ordinary. Have you seen this movie? If you haven't, it is a must, and the cinematography, chef's kiss, honestly. The dilemma all gamers face at some point in their life. Do I use an Xbox controller or a PS5 controller when it comes to gaming on the PC? Collectibles. I've started collecting Nendoroids of games that I've covered on the channel, as well as some of my favourite animes. Are you collecting anything? And if so, put it down below, as I love hearing from you guys. Honestly, I really do. It's my favourite thing. Retro gaming is phenomenal, but retro gaming on the Steam Deck is even better. I'm currently making my way through the Midnight Club franchise. Number 2, I've already 100%ed. The Soulsborne of racing games. So there you have it. What did all these behind the scenes shots have in common? If you answered passion, then you are 100% correct. My favourite things in the world all combined into a few shots. Gaming is the reason I wanted to tell stories and became a filmmaker, well, to choose that medium of telling stories. And the main reason I started this channel. There was also another one in there, something in common with every single one of these shots. That is right, you've probably guessed it. Every shot I was wearing Into the AM clothing. The clothing I absolutely adore, love and wear almost every single day. I've got that much of it. The point of this little game that was brought to you by Into the AM clothing was to remind you about your passions in life. If you're doing it already, absolutely awesome. But if you're not, go on, get started. Bring some more fun, inspiration into your life. And I'm also guilty of this, but we can definitely do it together. I'll tell you what, let's start right this second. Let's get inspired with this. Let's go. All right. May contain content inappropriate for children. Just how I like it. Bit of grown up, that's what I want. Oh, mate, very cinematic. Backlit, teal and orange written all over it. Shallow depth field. Holy shit, look at the texture in the shots. There's about 4 or 5 layers in there. Come on, then. Kinetic energy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, I recognise that. Do you know, it just occurred to me looking at the planes what era this is. We've just covered Battlefield 6 on the channel, so I'm a little bit like, what the hell? Man, this looks naughty. Overexposedness in the background. Very cinematic on the people. Look, fuck me, just as I said it. Beautiful catchment in the eyes. Power status, baby. Tilting up, looking at it. Look at all the layers. And that looked even more badass. Why do you think I looked even more badass? Because of the smoke, the haze. That shit was coming through the smoke. And what does it do with a low camera angle looking up at it? Makes it look more badass. Imagine there was no smoke on there. That'd look as flat as a popped balloon. It really would. But it wasn't, was it? It looked fucking badass. Wow. That was an awesome trailer. I can see now why you guys wanted me to check it out. Battlefield 1 official gameplay trailer. So I'm guessing what? Battlefield 1 World War 1? Mate, the kinetic energy on this. Oh shit! You're gonna get us all killed. Must be a fury a little bit. Oh, I love the human element of it. Again, very shallow depth field. It's got a bit of a diffuse look to it in the contrast. Look at the black levels. Oh, mate, fucking hell, that was amazing, that shot. And this is gameplay. Oh look, mud, lens aberrations. Dude, there is so much fucking texture in these shots. But it's the debris, it's the sparks, it's the ash, it's the water. It's the layers. Mate, this is why this game looks as good as it does. And look, they're framing the frame. That looks like a cutscene. Wow, what an engine. Was it a Frostbite engine? It's how it's capturing the lighting. Beautiful camera shake there when it's needed. They showed again. You see that little flash frame from the first shot. It's not like Terminator. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's nice. Very good.
Play first on Xbox One with EA Access.
Holy shit, an Xbox One. Wow, that does feel old now. That trailer had some awesome kinetic energy in there. And the fact that they're framing it within the frame. Battlefield 1 gameplay series weapons now. Okay, so they're reusing assets. It looks a bit flat, that shot then, didn't it?
The arsenal of Battlefield 1's weaponry is super exciting to me. We have been allowed to open up a totally new
wow,
world.
that interview could look better, couldn't it? Looks very flat.
Just a huge variety of weapons in this war. I mean, everything from clubs and very medieval.
What is that curtain behind it? Looks very compressed.
Fast-firing machine guns and submachine guns.
These weapons for the
you want a big room.
were the peak of engineering.
We've done extensive research in order to recreate these weapons.
Okay, so I get to see the weapons as well. Wow.
What they feel like, how you handle them, in order to recreate them to perfection.
That sounds absolutely phenomenal. And remember, 70% of the picture is sound.
Over a decade. So in the background, there's been research going on for a long time, I would say.
World War I was the birth
it's like a vid doc, isn't it?
The things that we take for granted in modern
Look at all the texture, the smoke, the haze in there.
For a special purpose. Right there, right now, they needed to solve a problem, and they came up with this variety of tools.
We're not recreating.
Said beautiful camera shake there.
We're taking that as
you have to use the fourth wall to make us feel something when we watch, for your audience.
It is a different experience.
I love
much
that
more up close and personal.
motion blur on it.
Has its unique character and personality, and it really brings it to the battlefield.
It's more amazing than I ever thought it would be. It's really a Battlefield game that I look forward very much myself to play.
That's always a good sign. If the game designers, it's a game that they would want to play, obviously they're making it, means they're going to be more inspired when they create something. Oh, that was nice. A beautiful little pedestal shot, a jib shot. That was nice. Beautiful little vid doc. Most disappointing thing was the interviews. And the reason is, when you get to interviews like that, you want the largest room possible. And if you haven't got a large room, you tuck yourself, a little cheat code is you tuck yourself right into the corner and you just angle it into another corner. And what that will do is give your interviews much more space, because it's all about depth in the visual view. And the same as what these game trailers that I've been talking about, the depth of it looks so, all the ash and all the shit, the debris, all the layers. It's all about layers, and depth is like the killer thing. And same thing when it comes to interviews. When you watched the Battlefield 1 trailers or clicked on this video, I bet you never thought in a million years you'd be learning how to make your interviews look better, or your talking heads. All right, so we're continuing on with the gameplay series. This one's titled Vehicles. Same sort of thing. Continuing assets, we're using them. Watch the way they frame. So the first person part of it, framing it within the frame.
Part of the all-out warfare and pushing the sandbox experience to the limit.
See, it just looks badass.
Pushing forward now.
And the rain,
the variety, the brutality, the physical vehicles, the presence on the battlefield.
Many of the combat vehicles we see in military today got their start during World War I, including fighter aircraft, bombers, armored cars. But arguably, the largest innovation in armored warfare was the tank.
You crushed your blacks a bit more on that. That looked like a real-life movie.
Invented in this time, this place, to serve a special purpose.
And
the reason why
big,
it's the
brutal beast that essentially.
It's the way the colour is drawn out of it. And they've raised the black levels, and that's exactly how we see 50 Shades of Grey. We don't see jet black, like zero black.
It was the fact that the sky was filled with planes. Everything from fighter planes to twin-seaters to heavy bombers roaming the skies, which
it really looks good other than the pop-in.
to that point.
Maneuvering these planes is different than modern aircraft. They're quite
Blowing their faces
really
out.
powerful engines, so you can feel gravity's pull.
Didn't get those consent forms signed.
It allows us to really give the players the feeling of being up in the sky and circling around the clouds, and I think it really offers something truly unique.
One thing that we're really excited about
believable.
Battlefield 1 is the introduction of the tanker and the pilot class. Those classes
Look at
are
that
unique
darkness,
for when
that low-key
it's on into
lighting.
a tank or a plane, respectively.
And the idea here is that if you're in a tank, you should be playing a
Holy
character
shit,
that
you
is
get like a
specialized
peephole
taking care
to
of the
shoot
tank,
through.
to run his tank, to be as efficient as possible with the vehicle you choose.
Is this game fun? It looks banging. If you like, I think
vehicle
I'd
experience in Battlefield 1 offers
I like
great
World War
variety,
One, World War Two stuff.
big improvements in physics, part destruction,
remember
that
Medal of
offers
Honor.
tactical improvements for the players, and it all combines into the sandbox experience that you can only get in Battlefield 1.
Oh look, lens aberration, bit of lens flare. Looked beautiful, didn't it? Very cinematic. The reason being is because we were shooting
Play
towards
it
the light.
first on Xbox One with EA Access.
EA Access. Plane flipped over, and then you had that beautiful lens aberration, and then the planes were 45-degree lit. Beautiful. And obviously looking at the clouds, look how big the fucking depth was on that shot. Beautiful. Love it, man. This game looks very impressive, considering what, 2021. Crikey. Battlefield 1 official Gamescom gameplay trailer. Holy shit, it's had 10 million views. Look at this vignette round the edges. They're trying to make you focus in. Oh, well, it did until his head fell off. It's how it captures the light, this engine. Yo, has this got an awesome single player? I am very interested in this. More so than the... that sound effect. Hey, listen, it reminds me of like Indiana Jones or something. You see how they're using the kinetic energy visually, kinetic editing as well. Oh, that's nice. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yes. Dude, the trailers sell this game. But look at every single shot. The composition is full to the brim. There's that 10 layers. Remind me of the Mummy, that bit. Imhotep's face come up. Nukes on the moon. More of that backlighting. Oh, that was lovely. Dutch angle very low in the grass. Oh, dude, look at this. That last shot of the old subs and that. Look, it can even backlit with the moon.
Of Arabia dies tonight.
Okay, that last bit was proper shit. And the reason why it was crap, basically the action was too close. It reminded me of the Jason Bourne films. It's very Hollywood. That's the problem with a few years ago. Action was shot too close. I like my Eastern style. I want to see a Hong Kong style. I want to see the action. A lot of action now... Maybe not now, because people are starting to get better, especially with the John Wick films. But it's because superstars, not wrestlers, but actual actors, talent, they don't know how to do it. And it basically shows when they shoot those long takes, those wides. Or what they call a master. With this shit, have it all close up. You couldn't see anything. 1 minute, you looked like she was on the floor, and obviously then she took over, but it didn't fade to black or anything. It was just and then she was on top. Yeah, a bit of a lackluster bit at the end there. It's a shame, but, it's a product of its time. Battlefield 1, the official single-player trailer. Now this, I am interested. Oh, the compression is fucked on this.
They push, we push.
Okay, this is nice. If that is copyrighted music, I will have to get rid of it.
The light breaks through the clouds, and a world beyond the war glimmers.
It's all about the people.
Every gun sight is a human being.
There are different colour biomes.
Promise me that you'll get me back in one piece. Okay.
Beautiful. Gorgeous. See the catch light in the eyes? Look, it's in her eyes. Makes us look.
Stop the progress of machines.
Oh, it's all different narratives, isn't it?
One in 1,000 of us, then that future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look
What you got? Fucking cowboys?
And we will...
Camel riders, tank riders, and plane riders? That's the reason why each colour biome is different. So we understand immediately. Holy moly! Oh, the big orchestral. The ensemble's coming in. Wow. Fucking hitting with the wheel. Battlefield 1. Oh, do you hear that Foley? The diegetic sound on that bitch. Diegetic sound means the sound of the world that the characters live in. Foley is basically a term you create it in post, and the sound of the water. We just call it Foley on set. Oh yeah, we get to capture some Foley, get some Foley. The sound of the water. Well, I assume leather jacket. Wow, very sort of stalemate moment, wasn't it? Music dipped out completely, and then we're just focused in on what we're looking at. Yeah, I like that one. That was very good. Apart from the compression rate on this, which is, bear in mind, it's what, how many years old? 8 years old. Yeah, man. Yeah, fair play to it. So this one is the Battlefield 1 official launch trailer. Shallow depth of field lifts up the production value. Oh, orbit strafing with a foreground element. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful kinetic cut there. They cut on the action. That Wilhelm scream. Outrageous. Okay. See what I mean about the Foley, the sound effects, the ambience of the world. In this case, nothing but diegetic sound. Make their own soundtrack of war. Oh yeah. Oh, I like this trailer. Oh, now I hear it. Dude, the fucking visual. It looks like a Michael Bay movie. Dude, it looks so good because the camera is always moving, orbit strafing around. And because it's shot in a telephoto lens, the action looks more action-packed. Beautiful. Chef's kiss on that one. I love it. As I said, it was the ambience, the soundscape just lifted that trailer to the next level. And it just sounded so good. And then it created its own soundtrack for war, didn't it? Yeah, that was really, really cool, that one. The official Accolade trailer. Okay, just... Oh, wow. Yeah. Basically, just the crap.
Every gun sight is a human being.
Just the 5 stars everywhere.
Are those people? We will look death in the eye. And
this will still get like about 1 million views, though.
Fight.
Yeah, everything's completely reused. Oh, mate, didn't have to copyright this one. Looks good, man. So I mean, with the camera always moving, being on a telephoto length, look at that, the action. You only have to move the camera a little bit and it just looks absolutely bonkers. Did they have like some sort of special deal with Xbox? Looks like they had all the rights for that. They Shall Not Pass trailer. Their new battle cry. Oh, look at the layers, the petals going up.
Allons, enfants de la patrie.
That was a beautiful little match cut.
Aux armes, citoyens.
Or a cut on.
Entendez-vous dans les campagnes.
Oh, his voice.
Féroces soldats.
Rumble in the bass.
Ils ne passeront pas.
Is the game like always like this? Also, I know they're always showing the action, but there's got to be quiet moments in it. Otherwise you'll get oh Jesus. Otherwise you'd get desensitized. Bang, bang, bang. Shoot, shoot, hit. Nice. Oh, that looked great. Pedestaled up, which means going up or down. It would have gone even higher, been on a jib. That was lovely, that shot. And as I said, you had that low angle even coming up with the rocks using the foreground. Yeah, the rocks and then pedestal past it, giving you that parallaxing look. Stunning. Really, really beautiful. In the name of... Is it Tsar? Tsar? Official teaser trailer. There is no justice among men. Look a second. That's Tsar of Russia. Tsar! If I'm butchering out, I apologise. Oh. It looks like a movie, doesn't it? Even got the widescreen bars on this pitch. Letterboxing. That looked cool. The plane went out and wiped away the text in. A bit like that. They fade it away with the snow. See, look at the lens aberrations. Look at the characteristics of the lens as the snow hits it. It really makes a difference. Yeah, pick that up on the way back. Oh, I like the characters on it as well. Like the end cards are really nice. All the shit going down the way. They've got the power stages. Yeah, they're looking down through their cheek or they're looking through their brow. Best way to sort of show a character at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, camera on the shadow. That is absolutely stunning imagery. And the last one had it as well, didn't it? Oof, gorgeous. Revolution official trailer. It's all like the text trailers, isn't it now? See, she didn't look as cool in that one, did she? Mate, they must have been a fucking fortune on all this media kit. That snow one looks incredible. Pulled out saturation, more of 5600 Kelvin colour temperature. Makes it look more lifelike. Look at the black levels lifted. Wow. Fired a grenade and it went past. It's all... These trailers are about kinetic visuals. Every shot is about a second long, if that. The retention rate's through the roof. Like, it's good. It's all right. Great marketing would make, you know, get excited about it and want to buy it. But it is very much, you know, once you know how it's made and what the secret sauce of why a trailer looks good and what they're kind of doing in there, it does get very boring because we've already kind of seen it, you know. We're now looking for a trailer that's either a little bit more heavier on the story or revolves itself around a character. Because what happens is you get desensitized, which I mentioned a few videos back. The whole game can't be completely action-packed. You need those pockets where it goes up and down and dips because, again, it's like a resting period. It's like a palate cleanser. And that's how you want your marketing to go down as well. Battlefield 1 Incursions official trailer. Okay, so they've invited the streamers, have they?
Battlefield is finally getting a competitive mode. It's been asked for a really long time. Something DICE has been working on with the community's feedback. Nobody's heard about it until now.
They do this to sell to you guys,
the community loves.
people who know who they are.
Super early in production, but we
look at this till in orange.
To the players and bring them in as part of the development.
So they're trying to make it look cinematic.
Listening closely to
See?
players in the creation of the game.
Splash of sepia on the skin.
Watching through their eyes and seeing the way that they play the game, it's a really amazing experience.
Trying to make it look more action-packed by making the camera feel handheld or shoulder rigged.
Battlefield 1 Incursions has
little digi-zoom.
Been nothing short of amazing.
I'm telling you, it wouldn't have been actually a camera zoom.
A whole new level.
5 people on one side, 5 on the other. Fast, strategic gameplay.
It's extremely important for the game to be just as much fun to watch as is to play.
And that starts with...
They're trying to make it look more action-packed.
The scoring system.
What we get is a much more intense experience where every point...
Fucking hell, like the building, the debris, the act, like...
can get a little competitive sometimes.
One of the unique
Kia being backlit by those tube lighting.
Is that we're allowing players to choose their kits.
Get the key lights in the front.
So teamwork is really important here, and kit play is going to be one of the most important factors in this, which has been something that we haven't seen in any other competitive game.
There's a lot of strategy with teammates, with more decision-making.
The intensity of the games. You don't know what's going to happen next. That's why I love Battlefield.
Oh shit, mate, he went flying.
Battlefield 1 competitive experience and not have vehicles.
I can tell you what, when they roll around the corner, it is scary.
They're epic because it was a low camera angle and it was going from camera right, camera left, yet the tank just moved from camera left to right.
Of infantry and vehicle play,
all straight around it.
The adrenaline rush, the feeling.
Well, that's
it's an
gimbalized.
immersive environment that you just can't get enough
Dutch
of.
angle.
It's a lot of fun to play.
Not used in the correct context though.
That are just breathtaking.
could have that heroic moment. Anyone could pull off a massive play to turn the game around, and that adrenaline feeling that you get.
He fucked up then, didn't he?
Incredible.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this out in the wild.
He went to pull his headphones off and changed his mind and went, yeah, and then took his headphones off. Classic media coverage, that is. You get your cinematic ones, or you get the big trailers, and then you get more of the cinematic ones, which is more about the characters or the story. Multiplayers in there, and then you get the, obviously we've had the accolades, but then before you get that, normally you then get the streamers bit, which I believe they've just done this week for Battlefield 6. Get the streamers in and show all the other shit off that you can do. Yeah, it's classic. It's just marketing beats. Neville Knight's now available to play. All players. Look at that low key lighting. The darkness. Heavy. Oh, it's a map trailer. That was interesting. Short, sweet, straight to the point. Kind of, I don't know, man. I don't really like marketing like that. I don't mind 15-second or short stuff like that. But you cater also for cold callers. Because granted, I've just watched so many videos of this. I'm not technically a cold caller anymore. And I'm still a bit like, oh, okay, what the hell is this? But I guess this is obviously their target audience is just you players who are already playing the game. Frontlines mode. Comes to Suez map.
Drive back!
Oh. Wow. See what I mean? Look at the bloody smoke, the texture, the lens aberrations. That's why it looks so good. The camera shaking when it needs to. Oh, that's nice. I love that. We're following from... They're doing a bit of a thread of storytelling there. Going from one player to another player to another player. I like that. That was great. Now, that was a very good piece of marketing. 38 seconds. Didn't feel 38 seconds. Where the other one, to be fair, didn't really feel like it was 15 seconds. But it felt... Actually, no, fuck that. It did. It did feel like 15 seconds. With that one, just Nintendo Switch clicked by. I love the thread of storytelling. And that one's really cool. As I said, just for a bloody bit of Frontlines mode comes to Suez map. Awesome. Turning Tides official trailer. Oh, cinematic bars are up, boys and girls. Immediately lifts it, doesn't it? Backlit. Voiceover, voice of God in film psychology. These are my sort of trailers.
The Greeks and Trojans will be here.
Big piano beats in there. Crossfades, some black.
But now, it's our turn.
Feels like a movie because they're using cuts to black. Listen to the riser. Oh, and the cinematic. Classic, isn't it? That bloody cinematic booms and whistles and risers. But the black letterboxing bars, everything backlit, made that trailer look really, really expensive. And I'll be honest with you, it actually looked the most, yeah, of course, cinematic, but it looked, well, more like a movie, didn't it? Wow. Sometimes it actually makes it look a bit, almost like it's got a whole different engine overhaul. Because it goes from looking amazing or really good to that, which is, it just looks absolutely phenomenal. Because again, it's the lens aberrations, hiding the detail in the low-key lighting. And yeah, and sometimes it looks photoreal, doesn't it? And even though it's a game from what, 21, whatever it was? Love it. Turning Tides, North Sea official trailer. Hoodoo operator, where we've gone full frame now. Also, that last trailer used a lot of cut to blacks. Oh, we're following the trajectory. I wish we stayed with it. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Attack!
Nice. Beautiful little transition that was. Very hidden. I mean, shit's always coming up to the camera to sort of hide cuts or to get you to kinetically cut like that. Because you want to cut on action in these sort of instances. I wonder if I can get this game like dirt cheap. Do people still play it? I'd be interested to play the campaign. Not necessarily the multiplayer. Multiplayer's not my thing, but the campaign, ooh, that looks really good. It'll probably remind me of the Medal of Honor games as well. Because Medal of Honor was its own thing, right? You had Call of Duty, or was it Call of Duty Medal of Honor? But I thought Medal of Honor was its own. I just remember, is it one like the Rising Sun or something? I remember playing a quick go of that with my friends. You know, we only played a little bit. I think we rented it from like Blockbuster or something. But yeah, that looks really, really cool. Well, it was a really, really cool game. What we played of it, that is. Apocalypse official trailer. Oh yes, Dutch angle at this one. That means something's not right. Immediately tells you.
There will be no one left.
See, cut on the action, cut to black. This is very nice. Oh yes, the widescreen bars, the texture in there, the lens aberrations. Using the Dutch angles. Listen to the sound effects. Oh fuck me, we've got a rolling vortex here.
From home. We no longer believe in such things.
Bosh. Oh, wow. Oh yes. Letting the cut to blacks do all the work for you. Oh yes. Wow, that under the bridge was fucking phenomenal. Lifelike. Dude, I really like that trailer. That shot underneath the bridge. Wow. Shadows. Backlit. The colour temperature. Teal and orange in there. My goodness. Desaturize. That's why that shot looked as good as it did. My God, these were phenomenal.
Checkpoint.
Oh, and there we are. That was the last trailer. Honestly, 17 trailers just went by like, you know, Nintendo Switch click. That's amazing. And the reason being is it's and they also keep your attention as well because of the way it's cut together, cut to black, fast cuts, kinetic energy, kinetic visuals, as well as obviously the cut on action. I would imagine that every other shot was probably a second, maybe less. Very Michael Bay visuals, I will be honest. But guess what that does in a war game? It makes you want to play it. It looks absolutely phenomenal. But the secret sauce, even though I've just explained part of it in the visual narrative that is, but the secret sauce with this, that why every single shot looks amazing, why every single shot looks expensive, is layers. Foreground, midground, background, okay? Or midground will be middle ground, okay? And most of the time, he had probably about 6 to 7 layers in there. And they had framing of the frame. So you got your big frame that they were doing. And then when you're in your vehicle, your framing's like that and they're making you hone in on things. The actual marketing campaign for this was really cool as well. The only things I don't like is the streamer thing. The VidDoc stuff's a bit boring, but you have to do that, sort of get more content out there. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for letting me know about them. You've actually made me want to jump on Steam and see how much this costs for the single player experience, because I've heard from you guys that the actual single player is very good. But looking at the trailers, I probably would have said it's what, episodic or smaller campaigns for multiple characters. And the main thing that gave it away for me was the visual cues. It would be the color temperatures, the color biomes. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of down for that. But there you have it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And more importantly, allowing me to hang out with you as we watched all the trailers for Battlefield 1. Thank you guys so much again. I'll see you on another Battlefield title or another gaming franchise. See you later. Bye.
Out of time.